It's Week 5 of the National Football League, where London will play host to a different kind of football. We're just moments away from the action, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
It's one of the globe's most famous football venues, but this crowd of 60,000 plus is gathered to watch a different type of football. Welcome to Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in London. And just like that, the season has reached October. Joined by Brock Hewer up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, I don't know about you, but I always feel like the smells start to change in October. It just really starts to smell like fall, smell like football, second month of the regular season. And these next few games take on a greater importance moving forward.
Gosh, I wish I had a sense of smell. Mine is so bad, but I love what you're cooking right there. And I love this stretch of games because it makes a lot of teams contenders and a bunch of the other sellers as the trade deadline arrives here at the end of the month. You're going a hot streak heading into Halloween, and things will be looking great. But flounder this month, and you may end up seeing some of your buddies shipped off and playing elsewhere.
And oh boy, very dangerous spot to begin this drive. He's out at his own one. The offense about set to take over now, and here's their quarterback out to lead them to the line.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
A lot of times we will see defenses get so overcommitted to defending that inside run, vulnerable to the outside toss. And that's when things open up and you can reset those downs.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. He's into the end zone. Touchdown. These guys take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. It's Brandon Powell with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, the 10th pick of the draft, coming off that national championship in Michigan, J.J. McCarthy.
The biggest mistake he could make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they've planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We spend so much time talking about an offense and how they script their first 15 plays typically. But how about that defensive coordinator, that head coach? Heck, every player on that sidelines, you couldn't script it any better. Well, other than maybe taking the ball away, creating a negative play, creating a sack, creating offense now behind the chains. That's exactly how you're looking to start.
Has his man. It's Addison. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win. There aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw.
He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. That one is not going to get any easier to watch during film study, Brock. Some chances to go down, but instead opting to keep extending the play, and then all of a sudden in the end zone for a safety.
Yeah, ultimately there just comes a time where you got to understand where you are on the field, right? Hey, I'm trying to make a play. I'm trying to make a play. That's all great in the middle of the field. But when you're in the danger zone like this, and you can give that defense 2 points and energize the other side, you got to know where you are on the field and just get rid of the ball.
Secures this at the 17. Nowhere really for him to go. He steps out, and they're going to lose some yardage. The visitors and their running back about to get back to work. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. He makes it in for the touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys take a 16-point lead. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Powell now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. It's a 2-score game early. More of the NFL on EA Sports right after this. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money, a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Now we'll see Ryan Wright come on for the Vikings to punt this away on 4th. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards. The visitors returning their offense and this running back to the field. And among his touchdowns out of the backfield this season, this one is notable. On that last drive, he hit a benchmark that he's been pushing for. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And he has just earned something most running backs are never lucky enough to even approach. This is now a 200-yard showing for him on the ground. They'll come up 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. Again, he hits the second level. Arrives at the 40. Into the red zone. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. So it feels like we just started, and already, look at that, we're in halftime. Now we'll send you back stateside to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has the EA Sports Halftime Report all queued up and ready to go.
Both these teams ready for the fight ahead. We're ready to get back to it as well. And to do just that, we'll hand it back over to Kate and Brock. These two teams leaving the tunnel, ready for the second half from the English capital. Let's get you back out to London as we rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Ewer.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. 2 quarters to go from London town, and here we go in our second half. Powell now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Vikings now set to take the field. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Another try following the sack. He's got him. That's Addison. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Third down. Here's Jones. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. Fielded at the 11. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they've got a long field ahead of them to begin this drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Jukes out a one-stop. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Still first down.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty.
Still first down.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game. Offense.
Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
Still first down.
Quick toss, headed left. Finds a seam past the 15. And finally, they take him down at the 36-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down.
Kid, I want you and the audience to imprint that play in your mind. When you hear me or any announcer say, oh, he's running downhill. Oh, get running downhill. Oh, you want to hit it downhill. That right there, that was running downhill.
Big play, pushes them beyond midfield. Hits the 20. He's at the 10. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call.
Offside. Defense.
Got to the end zone with a free play, so they will, of course, decline offsides and take the points.
That penalty is declined.
They're leaving the offense out there, and they're going to try for two. They send a receiver in motion right. Oh, getting creative for two here. Wide receiver on the run. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on two more to their lead. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. And after that last-second score in the third, we'll resume play with a kickoff. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Here's Agnew on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. McCarthy to throw it. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That one right down the middle. And his guys continue piling onto this lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Here's Agnew on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying again after the pick, McCarthy. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. 2nd and 10, McCarthy. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And no turnover, it's gonna stay with the offense.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough 3rd down here. Now McCarthy. He's on the move. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He's been hitting it well so far. This is another big one. Takes it in at the 26. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards. The visitors and this running back headed back out for a new series. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. Reaches the 40. At the 20. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call.
Offside. Defense.
Got to the end zone with a free play, so they will, of course, decline offsides and take the
Penalty is
points.
declined.
Kicking team out to try the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And these guys grow their lead yet again. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Here's Agnew on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Vikings offense back to the field now. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. 1st and 10, here's McCarthy. He'll get this to Jefferson. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They bring the pressure, down he goes! And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again following the sack. deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's picked up by the defense. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Chance to pay off their defense's effort as they start out 1st and goal. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. These guys throwing 6 more on the blowout. Now that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys too, but he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines, but for a lot of the guys coming into this league each year, they're used to it. If there's time left, if you're trying to score, you're going to want to eat, no matter what the game situation is, and they used every last second available.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And their trip across the pond, a fruitful one, Brock, as they claim the victory over here in London. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It was a great effort from our winners as we say cheerio from London.